Okay, good morning, students. How are you? In the last unit, we have completed the grammar, unit 4. Now, unit 5, a lesson, opportunities for youth. It's a very important lesson written by Jawaharlal Nehru, and it is a inspirational, motivational lesson for you. First, the small introduction about the writer Jawaharlal Nehru. All of you know, he was the first Prime Minister of India, independent India, and he is the best writer. He wrote so many books. He wrote Discovery of India, Glimpses of the World History, then letters to his daughter, then autobiography. Like that, he has written so many books. And here, in this lesson, he wants to give so many advices, suggestions to the youth. At the same time, you want to say what are the opportunities you have in your hand to use it and to develop the country in all the way, economically, culturally, socially, intellectually, all the ways. Why it is especially for youth? Because he feels that youth can do anything because you are the power. And for that, what you have to do, he very clearly says, first thing, he says, the thought and action. See, whatever you are doing, before that you have to think and do it. That's most important. Without thinking, if you do anything, that will be like incomplete. Okay? But at the same time, if you are doing something and you are not thinking anything about it, that is called foolishness. And he gave so many advices. I said, if you want to become great, if you want to get good success, what is the secret of it? Think high. Okay, if you want to achieve success, think big, think high. And the next one, where integration, where the unity of thought and action are there, when it is coordinated, then automatically you will gain the success. And the next one, the last point I want to say, he has taken the example of Mahatma Gandhi, and he said, always see the good in others. See, in every person there is something good, and take the good, leave the bad. Like that, he has given for anything, whatever you want to do, two things are required. That is self-confidence, okay, Atma Vishwas, and second thing, hard work you should have. So let us start the lesson now. And he says, what is happiness also? Okay, there are so many things there. You'll understand it when I explain the lesson. What is the meaning of youth? Youth means grown up. It is between the period between childhood and adulthood, Javani. So all of you open page number 68, the first paragraph. Already I said he has written a book called Discovery of India, because he wanted to search, okay, what is the thing, what with the great curiosity, with the great interest, okay. I wanted to reconciliation. Reconciliation means have a good balance between activity and thought. Thought without action. I said, if you are thinking something, if you have thought, but there is no action, that work will be incomplete. Oh, you are leaving it incomplete. Abortion means incomplete. See, when the baby produces after 9 months, we can call a full grown-up baby. But when it is up to 7 months, 6 months, if you go to doctor, he will say abortion because incomplete result. Then so many problems and all. So here this word is used in that respect, that is incomplete. So for one example, I tell you, you thought, okay, tomorrow onwards I should wake up at 4 o'clock, and you decided, you thought it, but practically you not put into action. Next day morning when the alarm rings, then you are pressing the alarm and again sleeping. That means thought is there, but action is not there. So we should have the both. Balance should be there, and at the same time action is there, but no thinking at all. Then it is totally foolishness. There is an annotation about it. The thought without action is abortion. Action without thought is folly. Then second paragraph. See, so many things. Whatever you are doing day to day, morning onwards. For that, for each and everything, thought is not required. Automatically, you will do the things. Okay. Without thinking deliberately in the mind, because our living is conditioned by automatic actions from morning to night. Anything we do outside that common range of actions has to be made some deep thinking. The more action and thought are depend and it should be integrated, and then only it will become more effective. ज्यादा इफेक्टिव रहेंगे जो आप दोनों मिलकर साथ साथ मिलकर जाएगा तो then you wish to do something, an inability act or between thinking one way and action another. So thinking something, doing something, that will not give result. The happiest man, who is the happiest man? Whose thinking and action are coordinated. We call them the happiest man. Third paragraph, all of you see the third paragraph. Happiness, after all, as inner state of mind. See, you cannot measure it. It should come inside your mind. That is, for example, okay, you are satisfied yourself, then you are happy. If you are comparing yourself with others, see, उनका पास इतना wealth है, उतना पास car है. If you think like that, your happiness has gone. So your happiness is your inner state of mind. Little dependent on outside environment. Happiness has very little to do, for instance, with whether you are rich or not rich. See, in the opinion of Jawaharlal Nehru, the rich persons are most worried persons, most miserable persons, most unhappy persons. Miserable means unhappy, having lot of problems. So he said, I have come across many people, rich people, they are all like that. It is true. Yes, अच्छा है क्या है? That poverty makes one miserable in a very acute way. Of course, if someone is suffering from poverty, he is also miserable. He is worried a lot. But my point is that it's not wealth. आपको ये धन जो है, wealth, पैसा वगैरह ज्यादा खुशी नहीं दे सकता. But coordination of thought and action, which removes the inner struggle, inner feelings. In that way, integrity of personality is also achieved. Okay, we are all engaged at that time, the movement of India for freedom struggle. So he is referring about the freedom struggle also. Finally, he said that is the kind of folly, that is the kind of foolishness in which people of every country will indulge. There are quite enough people of India who think that India is obviously the greatest country. So there is no problem. We should feel proud that we belong to India. But same time, we should not think our India is great. Even other countries are also great. You should see like that. But in our India, we are mostly dependent on whenever problems are coming, on spiritual greatness. Having nothing else to do, but we take shelter in spirituality. Spirituality means whatever the things related to God, belief in God. Then fifth paragraph. If you go to other countries, I don't want to name them. See, they are highly developed countries, most advanced countries, most revolutionary country, and having big buildings. Country with some unique, some mission and other. It is natural for one to like one's own country. No problem. One has to like his own country and own people. But it is unnatural if you think that only your country is great. It is wrong to start imagining that we are the highest and the best in the world. You should not think like that. The fact is that every country and every people have admirable points. Every country has got some good points, some bad points. This applies not to countries, but individuals also. He says that this point, whatever I said, this is not only applicable for the countries, this is applicable for individuals also. Nobody is perfect in the world. Okay? Everyone has got some weakness and failures. Nobody is thoroughly bad also. We are all mixtures of good and bad. But we should try to further the good in ourselves. We should try to improve the good in ourselves. Most of you probably did not see Gandhi. So now there is an example how he liked Gandhi and what is the example of Gandhiji. Gandhi has got amazing qualities, great qualities. Page number 69, paragraph number 6. Please listen carefully because there is a question about it. Question number 2. You have to write the paragraph, this paragraph. You got the pencil or pen with you, just you can mark it also. Paragraph number 6, that is relevant to question number 2. The other person may have one of these qualities. What is the quality of Mahatma Gandhi? He managed to draw out the good in other person. That's great. दूसरा आदमी का अंदर जो goodness, जो अच्छा है वही लेना. The other person may have plenty of evils. Evils means very bad things. So, bahut bura hai. But there is something, you can spot some goodness. Okay? The result was that the poor man had to try to be good. If you're doing like that, the poor man also, the person who is having evil habits, he will also become good one day. He would feel a little ashamed when he did something wrong. In that case, if you are liking that fellow, if he is doing anything wrong, he will feel ashamed for it. People who always seek in evil in others, generally, commonly what happened, usually, people always look for the bad in other people, always we point out, he is like that, he is like that. This applies to nations also. Go to a foreign country, you are like, but if you are, for example, if you are going to foreign country for some purpose, what you will do, you keep on pointing out there, that's not good, this, you will complete your work, whatever you have gone, purpose, and you will come back. Then profiting yourself and others by your contact. We are all much too apt to look at the evil. See, about the goodness, badness, he talks one more paragraph. We are all much too apt, too suitable to look at the evil in others, individuals and countries rather than the good. Perhaps some of you know the saying in the Bible about the person who could not see the beam in his own eye. Same thing. हमारा पास बहुत सारी गलतियां है, बहुत सारी बुराई है. But always we think about others' problems. That even the Bible says that. But this is, I might inform you in secret, a very clever attempt to get behind your mind. I'm at least being frank with you. That is how now he's telling, that's how I wrote the book, Discover of India. I wrote my autobiography, which again was an attempt to fix myself in the context of the Indian struggle. Actually, the book was more about the struggle in India than about myself. Of course, I was naturally a kind of central figure from a point of view. Then he wrote Glimpses of World History. He's got no relation with history, but he wrote that well, because there are very few historians that I know who can talk intelligently about history. They are so full of facts and figures that they are overwhelmed by them. They are lost in forest and did not see. So I wrote Glimpses of History in order that I might see my country and my age in the proper perspective of world history. It was by no means a deep work, but gave me satisfaction. Then, having got the large frame, I looked more closely at my own country and wrote the Discovery of India. In it, what is written in that? He has written about the past and whatever happened in the past in our country, the development. I am trying to explain you. Now, again coming to the main point, I am going to explain you what is that importance of thinking. How you should develop your thinking. This is also important. The more I thought and the more I learned. If you think more, you should learn more. I saw how little I know, how much more than I was to learn. One of my regrets, I feel, मैं पछता रहा हूँ. किस लिए? I have no time to pursue these studies, preferably by reading or thinking. I didn't get time to read, to write, to think, because writing for me essentially an aid to thinking. Always remember, always if you start writing, that will help you as a aid to writing. Thinking also. In trying to write, one has to think more. If you want to write, in fact, you have to think before that. Then paragraph number 12, which is very, very important. You can see question number 3 in that. Thinking is something which does not come automatically. Please underline it if you want. Thinking does not come automatically for a person. Gossiping and बेकार बात जो unnecessarily time pass के लिए जो बात करता है, that is not thought. Gossiping with neighbor is a thought. If you repeat something day to day things which somebody else already said, it's not thought. Then I do not expect all of you to become mighty thinkers, powerful thinkers. Though some of you may, but I would like all of you to think and develop the art of thinking. So how to develop your art of thinking? Nothing is more helpful to think than reading. If you start reading, then automatically you are going to develop your thinking power. I have often said that it is very unfortunate that people think and read so little nowadays. Nowadays people have forgotten the reading and thinking and all. I have often said, okay, I do not call newspaper reading is reading. One more thing he said, if you are thinking reading the newspaper, it's not reading. Then what is reading? He said so many things. This is not reading, this is not reading. Then actually what is reading? Reading of novels written by great minds, means very famous personalities. If you are reading the books written by famous people like Abdul Kalam, he has written many books. If you start reading Rabindranath Tagore, like that, the famous people, the great minds, there is annotation also. Great novels always make one think because they are pictures of life painted by great minds. Please remember. There is annotation and one question also in the same paragraph number 12. Now 13 paragraph. If you think about now he's talking about the 5-year plans. Who are all involved in that? Who are all involved? Thousands of engineers and hundreds of thousands of overseers, mechanics and other technicians for our plans. We need so many people like that for our 5-year plans. The whole world is becoming more and more a world of trained people. They need to be trained in 2 ways. One is they must be trained in mind, otherwise in vision and understanding the world. Vision means looking forward, what is going to be, like that. So, engineering or medicine education, such are the skills which will build India. These skills like engineering, medicine, education, these skills are going to develop India. Frankly, the job of the politician will not build India. Politician, जो नेता है, उनका काम नहीं है. Although I seek the politician is a useful person in his own way. Though it is conceivable that in a perfect society the politician will fade away. See, वो 5 साल के रहता है, वो फिर इसके बाद चला जाता है वो. So, fade away means चला जाना. But it is not conceivable that the experts will, but experts like engineering experts, scientists, doctors, okay, educationalists, they will not fade away. They cannot fade away, even if the politician may fade away. However, I don't think the time is near when the politician will fade away. You are young. So, what he's telling, you are the young people. I should like you to have the pride of your youth. You should feel proud that you are in youth and you should have ambition. Ambition means your desire to do something worthwhile. जो अच्छा काम करने लेके आपका अंदर पक्का डिजायर होना चाहिए, स्ट्रांग विल पावर होना चाहिए. That you should worthwhile and big. All of you may not be genius, but everyone is not genius, but you can do it. Okay? I do not like people who have no pride and ambition and are just sloppy people. I don't like people those who don't have any desire, those who don't have any ambition. Okay? Those who do not have any aim in the life. They are just sloppy people, lazy people. I'm not using the words pride and ambition, small personal, but I'm using these words not in personal sense. Personal means बहुत ज़्यादा पैसा कमाना, ये करना, not in that respect, but pride of getting money. No, that's not the thing, which is the silliest of all types of pride. Pride should consist doing your job in the best possible, whatever job, wherever you're employed, whatever profession is there, you should do it in a very possible manner, very nice manner. If you're a scientist, think of becoming like Einstein. You should be very perfect, whatever job you are doing it. Okay. For example, if you are a medical man, think of some discovery which is going to help the human race. If you are an engineer, think about the new inventions. Okay. The only act of aiming at something big makes you big. Okay. If you are aiming something big, then that will makes you big and successful. If my colleagues and others who function on the public stage today appear big leaders to you, look back on how we became so. We may have had some virtues and some ability, but essentially we became what we were because we had some ambition and pride. How I have reached to the stage, not only myself, other politicians, because we got that ambition in our mind. Because we tried to big things and because we thought of doing very big things, and so trying our stature increased a little. It's not what you say that matters. Please remember one thing. बोलने के लिए बहुत सारी बोल सकता है, but that doesn't matter. But what you do is most important. जो आप कर रहा है, that's important. Think therefore, the vast opportunity. We have got so many opportunities in India, in the world. People are reaching the world who are keen of mind, who are very much interested and think about it. They should have a strong character. Okay, that's most important. Think the opportunity that now you think the opportunities even India is going to offer you. I know better than you of the difficult problem of India, the suffering and misery of. There is so many things. There is poverty, misery, and all these things in India. We are trying to meet these problems and solve them, not by magic, but by strong will and hard work. There is no magic in this world except the occasional magic of human personality and the human mind. It takes time and perseverance to do. ये एक दिन का काम नहीं है. It is a continuous process. It will take time. It will not do the faint-hearted. जो कमजोर दिल वालों को कुछ भी नहीं कर सकता. You should have a very strong mind. One meets with the failure occasionally. See, कभी कभी जिंदगी में failures आता है. Okay, but one has yet to go on. This is the process. You cannot avoid it. Success does not come suddenly. ये midnight के अंदर, एक night के अंदर success will not come to you. It is you have to go setbacks. There are some failures. Then you have to face it. There are so many difficulties to reach the success. So you have these great opportunities in India. Prepare yourself for them. तैयार हो जाओ आप. Grow strong in mind and body. आप physically and mentally you should become very strong. Have that inner urge. Urge means desire. आपका अंदर से आपका desire होना चाहिए, इच्छा होना चाहिए to do big things. बहुत बड़ा बड़ा काम करना country के लिए, personal के लिए. And I have no doubt you will do it. So this is the lesson by Jawaharlal Nehru. It's not at all difficult. So whatever I said, the important things, what is the happiness, okay? Then great novels, how you are going to get thinking by reading the great novels, okay? And engineers and scientists, they are the part of the India because they are in the process of development. The politician may fade away. 5 साल के बाद, थोड़ा दिन के बाद, he may go into background. But they are the pillars of the society, country. Then what is the quality you have learned from Mahatma Gandhi that I have explained to you? What you have to always seek good in others. So what is the advice given to us by Nehru for the development of our thinking? Okay. Then act of aiming at something big makes you very big. So whatever Jawaharlal Nehru said, that I already explained to you in the lesson. So prepare well, and it's very important for you. Since you are not coming to college, I have one or two advices for you. आप सुन लीजिए. Don't sleep so much. Oversleep is not at all good for you. Okay. हमेशा पूरा दिन सो जाना. Then leave the laziness. Laziness छोड़ दो. थोड़ा exercise वगैरह करो, घर में काम करो, घर में help करो. Okay. Then third thing, don't postpone anything. I keep on telling you, whenever I am giving the notes to you, please make in a notebook because it will be very difficult for you in the PDF form. When I send it to through mobile or through laptop, if you are following it, it's very difficult for you. So immediately you should write the notes. Okay. Okay. Thank you. All the best. Happy learning.